Welcome back, everybody. National Grief Awareness Day is on August 30th. Dr. Christine Caulfield with LSF Health Systems is here to tell us or talk to us about how to deal with grief as we all will eventually experience it. Doctor, thank you so very much for being here today.
Pleasure.
You find a way to make some of these touchy subjects a little bit more palatable, so I really do appreciate that. So what is grief and how does it typically manifest in people?
You know, grief is a natural response to loss. And as you say, we all go through it. And sometimes people think of grief only as a death.
Sure.
But it can be a loss through a divorce. It can be a loss due to a move.
Right.
So there's many types of losses, and we do have to grieve all of those losses. And it manifests itself emotionally, physically. So you can have lots of different symptoms as you're navigating loss.
Okay, so what are some common signs that someone might be struggling with unresolved or some complicated grief?
Well, physically, people report that they are having trouble sleeping, either insomnia or too much sleep. Hypersomnia.
Right, absolutely, yeah. You just want
to
to
kind of escape.
Yep.
Exactly. Changes in appetite, fluctuations in mood, crying, anger, guilt, relief.
Yeah.
Lots of different emotions are associated with loss, and they're all normal and natural emotions.
Absolutely, yeah. And when my mom passed away and my dad passed away, it's just like it was just unreal. And when my mom passed away, the grief was unreal because I wasn't able to be there with her like I was with my dad.
Right.
And so I felt like very removed from it, and so it really, really did like stain.
Yes.
Almost everything for a number of years. It was rough to get rid of.
Absolutely.
And to be honest with you, I don't even know what actually got rid of it. I just kind of like, I don't know, maybe it was kayaking or something. I'm not really sure. But which leads me to ask you, like, what are some healthy ways to cope with grief when someone like me should consider seeking professional help as opposed to just trying to deal with it on your own?
Sure. Well, the rule of thumb is if it starts affecting your relationships, your work, your interest in doing things that right now you want to isolate, those are kind of signs that it's time to seek out professional help. A lot of people get very depressed when they're grieving and don't seem to be able to pull out of that. And again, natural, normal, but oftentimes it indicates a time to seek some professional help to help you navigate it. I always say to people, you hear, well, you just have to get through it or get over it.
Yeah.
I don't think we ever get over
No, you just
grief.
learn to live with it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You learn how to move through, but there's never an ending point per se.
And I don't necessarily know that I want one, right? I don't want to ever get over my mom. I always want to think about her and remember her. And sometimes the grief is overwhelming when you're just washing dishes and you think about it, right?
Exactly.
But you just experience that, you feel it.
That's
and
right.
then you move on.
Absolutely.
So, why might first responders be more vulnerable to complicated grief, and what challenges do they face in seeking help?
Oh, that's a great question. Our first responders every single day come across death. Automobile accidents, the horrific abuse that they see, so many issues that involve loss and grief. And oftentimes they just don't have time to process it because they're going on to the next call.
Yeah.
And oftentimes their culture is one that says, don't show emotion. You have to, be strong for the scene that you're dealing with. And so they carry this. They're human beings. And so oftentimes it's really difficult for our first responders to have the space to feel that it's okay to grieve. Yet they really need to grieve like anyone else.
Everybody else, yeah, absolutely. Just people.
Absolutely.
It's just a job, right?
You got
Very
it.
important, but it's a job. Doctor, before I let you go, where
Yes.
can folks go learn some more information?
Yes. For our first responders, call 211, identify as a first responder or a family member. You will be connected to a first responder peer specialist. They will help you navigate through that grief and loss that you see every single day.
Thank you, Doctor. I really do appreciate it. And guys, we'll be right back.